Based on the recent sneaker landscape, I'd be hard pressed to believe that a Nike SB Dunk Low would be more reasonably priced on the secondary market in my smaller 6 to 6.5 size than a New Balance sneaker, but that's actually the case, and yeah, I took advantage.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back. Another video on Talks with TJ. Happy Monday. I certainly hope you had a great holiday weekend. Whatever your belief, however you choose to celebrate, I hope you were able to come together with family and friends. Listen, for myself, I was able to do that, and that's always an amazing thing. So, real quick, shout out to Nice Kicks and Matt for just the nice little congratulatory care package of this hoodie, which I'm rocking right now. But then also Michigan shorts, because you guys know ride or die for Michigan, always and forever. And then a ton of stickers, so some of those stickers will also go out to the giveaway winners. And when I'm filming this, I'm actually still waiting on one person to get back to me, and they have not, so one item may still be up for grabs. We'll see. I just may have to go back and pick someone else in the list that requested that item based on whatever their comment was in the giveaway video. But for today's video, also I picked up Mr. Fomer's Uncivilized shirt for The Godfather. That's one of my favorite movies. I'm a really big mafia movie person, so that's one of my favorite movies. I love number 1 and number 3. Number 2 is okay, but number 1 and number 3 are definitely my favorite. So I picked up the Uncivilized tee that dropped, and amazing shipping, super fast, great customer service. So really good experience there. Can't wait to rock it and enjoy it. But let's talk about Nike SB Dunk Lows and honestly their relation and pricing to like New Balances, because you would never have been able to convince me that an SB Dunk Low would be more favorable in pricing on the secondary market, Go or StockX for my size, because they shot through the roof. You already know what happened, whether it was Travis Scott, whether it was another celebrity that you saw really just help the SB Dunk wave take off even more. And it's wild because I know a lot of like true SB heads were just really upset about the fact that pairs they love, pairs they cherish, were just being taken over and ransacked, and you being able to go to like your local skate shop and just get them, that wasn't always the case anymore. I understand that, and I'm someone that came into that part of sneakers later, but I really appreciate the storytelling that comes with so many of those pairs. It's all throughout the actual shoe itself, and that's something I really like. So I've added a few to the collection. I'm always browsing though, just to see what else is out there, if prices have kind of dropped or adjusted, and quite shocked, let me say this. So I will say respect to Nike for putting out some SB Dunks that aren't in collaboration with anybody, but they still look really, really good. This one flew all the way under the radar, I think, this year for 2022. And yeah, it's the Nike SB Dunk Low Paisley. Now, they also dropped Paisley Dunks for women, but it was the all-over SB Dunk Low Paisley that really caught my attention. And when I saw it, I immediately messaged a friend. I think it was like early February. I'm like, I need this shoe. And so in browsing on GOAT, it was only listed for like $200 or $203. Message my friend James. I'm like, if I wait and this shoots up, I'm gonna be so upset. And he's like, no, you absolutely will be. So I made the decision to go ahead and pick up the Nike SB Dunk Low Paisley for a very low price. Like, I think when it was all said and done, it may have cost me $228 on GOAT, not being paid for that. But that's just letting you know, like, this is flying under the radar because so many SB Dunk Lows in my smaller size, it's like minimum $300 before you add on taxes, shipping, fees, everything. And so I'm really excited to be able to have this pair. I know it's not for everybody, right? Somebody, I think on Instagram or Twitter, may have commented that it looks like my grandma's couch, so I don't want it. And I'm like, that's okay. I think it may be just the colorway of the Paisley print, because people don't have any problem with other types of Paisley print. And depending on where you live, you can't wear every single type of Paisley print also. You know, colors, be safe wherever you live. But for me, I love just the purple, the brown, the pink, the tones, everything that came together. It does have a tear away feature to it. I have zero intention to tear anything away from the sneaker itself. I just want the actual all over look. I'm not sure if if I'll do brown laces, white laces. I tend to put one of each in my SB Dunk Lows, and I just let it rock out like that. But that is better price than the New Balance 550 Conversations Amongst Us that just recently dropped and I took an L on, and that just blows my mind. And then when I go back and I look for, you know, other New Balances, it can be different models. It can be 997s, 998s, it can be 2002Rs. They aren't as nicely priced as some SB Dunk Lows, which I would have never thought that in recent times when you think about just everything and how it's changed in the landscape. And I certainly have my eye on a few other SB Dunk Lows. I mean, I love those, the ones that are inspired, you know, by the Atmos pack and collections that we've seen done with Nike Air Maxes. So if I'm able to get my hands on one of those, listen, it certainly could happen. I think that would be like a great combo treat to myself if I'm able to get like one of those, and then also again the LeBron South Beach 8. That's still on my mind right now in the summer. So nothing's happening right now at the moment, but I have the SB Dunk Low Paisley on the way, and then as you guys know, I also have the Air Max 1 Concepts Heavy on the way. So as soon as that arrives, I'll go ahead, give you my thoughts on the shoe, quickly how I choose to style it, even though you guys have certainly already seen the shoe. So it's not like, again, it's not groundbreaking, but you'll at least get my thoughts. Very happy to have both of those added to the collection. So if you're part of Small Foot Gang, okay, check out some prices on the SB Dunk Lows. Maybe they've dropped to something a little bit more favorable versus other models you may want. Like New Balance is it's the hot kid on the block right now. It's hard to get your hands on pairs for a reasonable price on the secondary market, depending on colorway and style preference, right? I'm sure there are always some that are going for the low, but if it's not really what you want, save your money, spend a little bit more if that's the case to really get what you want. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.